Carers working as a domiciliary worker or home care carers, well done to you, because you will need to work from one home to the other to support residents in their home, in their own homes. But I want to use this video to call your attention to something vital that you're doing wrong, and you're enabling your care managers and your care coordinators. Yes, I know you're desperate to get more shifts. Yes, I know and I'm aware that you want to accumulate 30, 40 hours a week, because sometimes moving from one resident to the other in a week, you barely have 5 hours, or even in a day 2 hours. I understand. So you just take on board any kind of care without you investigating, without you going to the office to ask, to follow the right procedure. And because your managers are aware, your care coordinators are aware that you are desperate, they use your vulnerability to perpetrate evil. Your managers, your care coordinators, they do not follow policies and procedure. They don't follow the agreed ways of working. Why did I say that? Before any resident is taken on board in a domiciliary setting, your field supervisor would have gone to the home of the resident to do a risk assessment and to ensure that what the social services said is the same thing as what they met in the home. Because the social service will not give you, some of them, they don't give you the full information. It is when your field supervisor gets to the home of the resident that they discover some things that was not included in the care package. So your field supervisor will start putting things in place. That is the right way of doing things. Your field supervisor need to go ahead of you to risk assess the new residents, to ensure that things are put in place. Everything, the kind of residents, the home they are living, is it safe for you? Is it safe for them? They need to risk assess and ensure that everything is safe before you go in. But that is not the case. The way things work now is your care managers, your care coordinator just gives you a call randomly that, oh, we have a new resident. Oh, there are 4 calls a day: morning, afternoon, evening, and night. And you are so excited, you don't follow the procedure. The procedure is you go to the office, you read up the care plan, you understand what this resident needs. While you're doing that, the field supervisor goes there and do a risk assessment to ensure your safety and the safety of the resident. But instead, you're the first person, because they want to quickly take the package, because they want to quickly get on board with the package. You will now serve as a field supervisor. You are a carer, for crying out loud. Your job is to care. But your managers, they are boycotting. They no longer use the field supervisor's rules. They now use you as a field supervisor. As a carer, they ask you to go. So you will be the first person to go and risk assess and also do your job as a carer. Carers in domiciliary care, stop doing the job of a field supervisor. Stop doing the job of your manager and your care coordinator. After going there ahead of them, it's not your job to risk assess. You don't know what it takes. You go there, they start calling you for feedback, and you start giving them feedback. You're not doing the right thing. If anything should happen, you will be held responsible. The policy and procedure says that when a new package comes in, it is the job of a field supervisor to go and risk assess the resident's home to ensure that it's safe, that everything is put in place for the safety of the resident and your own safety. So your care agencies are not following the right procedures by asking you to quickly go because they want to maintain, because they've gotten a package from the social services and they want to start it quickly. They now call you in the night because it's a late, they came into, because it's a late call, they quickly call you and you go, stupidly you go and start giving care when your field supervisor has not been there. So carers, please be intentional, be aware that there are some things you're getting your hands into that would be used against you. Allow your care managers to do their job. Allow your field supervisors to do their job. They know that you don't know the policies and the procedure. That's why they're giving you the job. They know you're desperate carers. They know that, oh, you've not worked for 1 week and a new package came. So they throw it at you. They are not following the policies. They are not following the procedures. They are not following the agreed ways of working. Carers, safeguard yourself. Let the managers and the field supervisors do their job correctly. If you've had experiences, if you work as a carer in home care, and you've had experiences where your managers, your care supervisors coerced you into taking up a package that has not been assessed by the field supervisor, I would like you to comment in the comment section. You need to safeguard yourself. You are in the UK. There are laws, regulations, policies and procedures that you need to follow to safeguard yourself. Until my next video is bye for now.